I name you Timbo the Protector,
Ooh.
cleric of Radatosca. So as you pull open the door and head down to the bar, your path is blocked by two hulking figures. Timbo, you recognize one of them as Jack, the man who offered you the Dragon Ash and kidnapped you. And before you can react, they attack you. Welcome to today's episode of Prepare to Dice, the show where a bunch of animators come together to play Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Raghav and I will be your humble dungeon master for today. So please join me in welcoming the real stars of the game, our bold buccaneers.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Timbo Wainson. He's a rock gnome artificer and recently a cleric, level 4.
Hi, my name's Christine. I play Rocco. She's an Air Genasi Bard, level 4.
Hi, my name is Jagriti. I play Poppy Seeds and she's a Wood Elf Ranger and a Wizard at level 5.
My name's Renee. I play Bjorn. She's a half-elf level 4 and she will be a warlock soon, but not yet.
Awesome. Alright, so let's get started. Is everyone down to clown?
Yeah.
Down to clown.
It's a gloomy morning in the port of New Hope Harbor. A young half-elf girl walks cautiously into the Rusty Whistle Inn and Tavern. Her name is Bjorn, and she scans the mostly empty room before settling on the bartender.
I walk up to the bar. Hello, bartender.
Hello! Oh, welcome to the Rusty. We've got bacon and eggs if you're looking for something to eat, and I just put the kettle on, so tea will be a bit. What can I get you?
Thank you so much. I'm actually wondering when a ship might be heading to the Lonely Isles. I see you don't have a dockmaster in town right now.
Yes,
Do you know?
yes, the Dockmaster. Yeah, it was a crazy business. Dockmaster turned out running a cult. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who
That's
knew?
so weird.
Yeah, I mean, people were going missing, so we should have known, but we didn't.
What happened there? Like, who stopped him?
Oh, well, they're here. They're upstairs. A bunch of adventurers. They sort of came and they just like made short work of the guy. It was pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's so cool. They're here.
I'm sure they'll be coming down anytime soon. You said, what did you say? What do you need?
I need a ship to the Lonely Isles.
Oh, you know what? I think you're in luck. And then he points to like the end of the bar where you see that there's two people right at the end. There's like an orc woman and a tall figure, like a male figure with his back to you, so you can't really see what he's looking like. That's Captain Wolfgang. And she has a ship, I think, that you could talk to her about.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll take some tea when it's ready too.
I'll get the tea over to you when it's ready.
Okay, so I approach the couple at the end of the bar.
So as you start to approach the couple, suddenly you start hearing like all this commotion from above you. And the whole ceiling just fucking comes down, and tumbling along with them is just a host of colorful characters. You see a gnome, an elf, two big figures in trench coats, and then Air Genasi sort of gracefully floats down from the ceiling. And it seems you're in the middle of a fight.
Oh my gosh.
So go ahead and roll initiative for me. You can clearly tell that, big guy in a trench coat must be a bad guy.
I'm going to use Eldritch Blast. I will aim it at the person across from me.
You put your hands out and a blast of energy comes out, hits him square in the chest. He goes flying 5 feet.
Timbo's like, whoa, what a cool stranger. Thanks.
You're welcome. Because I hear Timbo.
All right. So one of these people is Jack, right? Who I know?
Yeah.
I'll tell him, like, you've changed, man. You've changed.
Jack, he looks at you and he's like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm real sorry, man. He starts running at you. So he just like straight up punches you in the face.
Damn, Jack.
While that's happening, will you make an insight check for me? And then Poppy, it's your turn.
Oh shit.
Okay, insight check. I'll roll a d20. Boom, 13. Plus 2, so 15.
15 will do it. So when he punches you, it doesn't feel like a human fist. It feels like it's like metal or something.
Oh, Full Metal Jack.
Okay, someone had come towards me, right? Okay, so I put my foot on his chest and I ask him why he's here and why he's attacking us.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, okay. I got a 4.
Alright, so he just looks at you. I'm real sorry for what's gonna happen to you guys.
I have a rope, so I want to tie him.
He's on the floor, so you easily tie him up.
So I am just standing there floating beautifully like I always do. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I have not had tea. I have not eaten. You're all making far too much noise. And then I go, hold person.
This just like gust of wind comes to catch him and he deftly jumps out of the way.
Wow, this Jack guy is really active now. that he's not on drugs?
Well, I noticed that these cool looking people aren't trying to kill these dudes. They're trying to stop them, so I feel kind of embarrassed that I blasted them with magic without checking first. And so I want to like make up for it. And I have a rope, so I'm gonna try and use my rope.
Yeah, sure. Make a dexterity check.
And I got 23, so I'll take the 23.
You pull out your rope and you turn it into a lasso and you just wraps around him and then traps him.
I'm really proud of myself, and I turn to look at the cool people.
And we thank her.
And I'm just standing there with like, oh, thank you. And then I just walk over to the bar and be like, garçon, tea, s'il vous plaît.
Can we take off their trench coats?
Whoa!
Can we see what's underneath them?
Oh my god!
No, let's not take off their clothes. What if they're naked?
What?
But I would like to use a very dramatic Air Genasi flush of my hand to knock off both their hats.
And I think I'm just there uncomfortable with this crossing of boundaries.
Everyone.
You wave your hands and the gust of wind comes and blows off their hats. And you see that it's like where like a head should be, there's a whole person and it's like a lizard. So you guys take off the trench coat and you see that it's a stack of 3 kobolds. Make an insight check.
14 plus 5, so I have a 19.
You're looking at these guys and you see like off the side of their like behind their ear, there's like a weird little creature that's like stuck, and it almost looks like a squid type creature and it's like got its tentacles like digging into their veins. Beyond, you notice behind you that the 2 people that the bartender had talked about, the orc lady has now stood up and is now walking towards you.
Oh,
She sees you and she's like, that was quite a show, very impressive. It seems you guys are having a spot of trouble with creatures. Jolt of lightning is all these buggers need. You can see that she has a staff, and the staff has like a little lightning bolt shape on it. And so she just like stamps it on the ground and little pricks of lightning go and hit each of the kobolds, and the squids just plop right off. And then she gestures to her tall friend, who gets up and methodically starts putting them into a satchel.
What are you gonna do with those?
She looks at you and she's like, you are heroes that saved town from Kuo-toa, yes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Sure, yeah.
My name is Captain Wolfgang Bock, captain of Poseidon's Rift, and this is my first mate, Happy. You look at the tall guy and he like looks at you, and for the first time you see his face and you realize that it's fully mechanical. He has one big round telescope eye that's like looking at you. There's like another arm comes out from the middle of his chest. Humanoid assault, peacekeeping for pirate youth or Happy. That's me, at your service. It's my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I commend you for your top-notch fighting skills and general all-around coolness.
I shake his hand extremely enthusiastically. I hear you have a ship.
Because yes, I have ship. His name is Poseidon's Rift. We sail to and from Lonely Isles every 5 days. You need travel?
Yes! Can I come with you?
Where are you going? What's your story?
Well, my dad is missing. I woke up one morning and he was gone, and I've been looking for him for like 3 days now, and I barely slept, and this is the first lead I have, is that he's on the Lonely Isles. I have to get there.
I've got a lot of baggage attached to fathers. I'm Timbo Wainson. I don't want to brag or bring it up because it always comes up, but Wayne is my dad. I'm down to help out. I don't want to speak for the other teammates, but healthy father-son relationships is important to me. Because I don't have one, but I want to have one.
Okay.
I'm on board.
I'd also like to help.
Poor kobolds, it seems they're under thrall of Ceramorph Brain. You know about Illithids? They're also called Mind Flayers, vile creatures from Underdark. They control mind and take over bodies and eventually devour brain. They're what drove Kuo-toa to madness. She says to Happy, she's like, let us take these poor kobolds to infirmary. Come in the evening to the dockyard. I will set sail then after running few errands. If you wish to come join, bring food and ask for Poseidon's Rift. That's the name of ship.
Okay.
So the 2 of them leave.
Did anyone make a list of everything we have to do?
We've got a curse to cure and a daddy to find.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Prepare to Dice. I wanted to take a moment to shout out the folks at Altered Cotton, an online apparel store that sells all kinds of cool and nerdy stuff, including a bunch of D&D and gaming themed t-shirts. My favorites are the D20 themed shirts that come in all kinds of different colors. They currently only ship in Canada, so if you're in the area, check them out at alteredcotton.com. and use the code ANIMATE for $10 off their $40 items. Go check out their stuff on Instagram and Facebook and tell them that Rag sent you.